What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about Mr. Funky Dineva, honey. He sounded off on NeNe Leakes' exploitation of gay men out loud with Claudia Jordan. I will be playing clips from the show, you guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
Funky Dineva and Gary with the T. Now, there's a Real Housewives story, and I want to bring it up, but I want y'all to know, when we bring up these stories, it's not about hate, it's not about obsessing over someone. If something's in the news, that is my job, actually all of our jobs, to talk about it. I just had to put that disclaimer out there, because I feel like people don't really get it. So,
Claudia, shut your ass up. Shut your funky feet ass up. You always got some negative shit to say about NeNe, and you couldn't wait, honey, to bring your ass on camera talking about Miss NeNe Leakes once again, honey. And I want you all to pay attention to the irony of this whole situation. They're up here talking about NeNe Leakes using gays, you know, to have a show and to have a platform, but all of these fools, I think, are now going to have their own show each week with Claudia Jordan. Okay, so it's just very interesting. Y'all talk about NeNe, you know, on this here episode, and then all of a sudden y'all get y'all own show based off of y'all talking about NeNe, like she's giving you motherfuckers jobs, okay? Put some respect on her name, alright?
Former Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member NeNe Leakes launched a new web series called...
I ain't no damn cast member. She was the star of the damn show. Get it right.
A reading session with 4 young men who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. And she got a lot of backlash from fans, including Funky Dineva.
She got backlash from Funky Dineva because he mad that his social climber, clout chasing YouTuber ass wasn't on the damn show. That's why he has so much to say, okay?
Sorry to jump in there, Claudia, but Funky Dineva, like, first of all, that's my friend, but you wore her out on that YouTube, bro.
And Al, if you her friend on this episode, you should have had her damn back, okay? I'm gonna play what he said too, you guys.
The fuck out.
Okay, so let's talk about it. What happened? I mean, like,
it was
like, what did it make you feel? Because it just seems to me that it was personal, as like, just like you had to get it out.
And so, you know, it's so funny because I got that commentary from a lot of people that it really felt personal. So it was twofold. Like, it was very triggering for two reasons, right? So the whole, you know, NeNe's whole tenure on Housewives has been one big, I'm quitting, I'm coming back, they're not treating me right, I want more money. And it's like, so we go through that. I'm coming off of the Tamron Hall interview. A couple days before the Tamron Hall interview, it's all this vibrato about I'm so happy I'm gone, I made the right decision for my life.
Now, really quickly, you guys, yeah, he's right a little bit about, you know, what NeNe did after, you know, she quit Housewives. But what you have to understand is the magnitude of the situation. This is a star of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This lady pretty much started the show, and towards the end of the show, they began treating that woman like shit, and it was not right. And they didn't do that to a lot of the other white housewives. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, NeNe should do what Bethany does. Bethany is able to be who she is because of Bethany's skin color. Let's keep it real. All you got to do is be white and have mediocre talent. Okay, I said it, and it is what it is. Okay, I said what I said, and what I said wasn't no bullshit. Check out Teresa Giudice. I posted a clip from her, damn near pushing Andy down, and it wasn't no damn near. She pushed Andy down and still kept her damn job. Okay, so, and then people want to come at NeNe for her, pulling the cameraman's shirt. Didn't she tell his monkey ass to get out of her closet along with Candy and Portia? Okay, so to me, I'm sick of everybody perpetuating this narrative against NeNe Leakes as she is this angry black woman, and how dare she say and do certain things? How dare she speak out against Bravo? If Bravo wasn't so racist and some of the shit that they do, the blatant shit that they do, which is what, give Kim Zolciak a show with her whole family for what, 5+ damn seasons? Come on now. Kim was not even a big star on Real Housewives of Atlanta like that. She wasn't no breakout star. You got NeNe, Candy, Kenya, Portia. You know, those were pretty much, you know, the breakout stars of the show, and they gave Kim all, you know, like her own show. She actually walked off season 5 and walked into her own show, which is what NeNe said, and that was not fair and that was not right. So I do not get why and how Funky Dineva don't get how somebody would be upset about, you know, that unfair treatment. Now let's go back to season 12, where Yovanna and the whole snake situation. Now, I saw an interview with NeNe, and I think maybe it wasn't an interview. She was speaking on her YouTube channel, and she began talking about how production was sick of Yovanna, and they actually told NeNe, we don't want her back. We don't want to deal with her no more. You know, you ain't gonna be filming with her no more. You ain't gonna be seeing her no more. Just for the bitch to pop up at the reunion. And yes, NeNe left the reunion because she was sick of the bullshit. They kept staying on her the whole time at the reunion. They never got on Kenya and the cookie lady and all the messy ass shit she did throughout the season. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I would have been really pissed off too. Don't you ever tell me that I ain't gonna have to film with somebody or see them no more. You know, and then all of a sudden they at the damn reunion, and then you want to blast me. And I saw Andy play dumb at the reunion. Why wouldn't she want to talk to Yovanna? And, you know, I thought that they were friends. Bitch, please, you knew they wasn't friends. You knew it. And y'all know the shit that Andy do. Okay, so if all of that was not going on, you wouldn't have a tearful NeNe. You wouldn't have a NeNe that, you know, appreciated Bravo and the Housewives platform, you know, for getting her where she is in her career right now. You know what I'm saying? So as a woman, you can feel a whole bunch of different ways about, you know, this type of situation, because there is so many different ways to take the situation. So for Funky Dineva to not understand that, you know, that's where I began to get really pissed off with him.
Then we get the Tamron Hall interview. It's crying. I want to be there. You know, I just want to be treated fairly. It's like, girl, which one is it? So and then the video just reeked of, let me show y'all I'm working. I'm over here doing something. Like, look, I don't need y'all. Like, I just saw through all of it. What was particularly triggering for me, and for me it was personal, because I am around the NeNe Leakes element all the time in Atlanta, being thrust in the middle with these reality TV girls, so on and so forth. And it's an Atlanta thing with all of these women keeping what I consider, and this is no shade to the gentleman in the video, these young gay minions around them. Like, it just reeks of desperation and insecurity, and I don't, for whatever.
Funky Dineva, at one point, bitch, you were a young gay minion, okay? You are what you are talking about. That's why I find you speaking out on this whole situation to be so ironic. Y'all should see my face right now. Like, he's ridiculous. And he's such a clout chaser, in my opinion. Along with some of these other YouTubers. I won't name them. You could just see how they move. Just watch them on Instagram, trying to talk to these damn celebrities, trying to act like they are one of them. You are an influencer. You are not a celebrity. Okay? Let's understand the difference between the two. Okay?
Reason it bothered me, because they're being used. You know what I'm saying? Like, with every
How are they being used? How are the men that she used for the reading session being used, and they allowed her to film them? They agreed to be a part of what she was doing. See, he always tries to talk about gay people like they are these perpetual victims and people are using them, and the gays are the ones that created, you know, everything that NeNe Leakes is doing. And bitch, get out of here, you whack. You sound stupid to me. Ugh.
We've had a conversation about this. When you say that, do you feel like they were being appropriated, the culture,
most definitely. Like, let's not pretend like NeNe, and it's funny because I catch so much backlash from my black female followers when I say what I'm about to say, which is NeNe Leakes' whole setup is a whole gay man.
No, it's not. NeNe Leakes' whole setup is her being a black proud woman. Yes, she associates with gays, but everything about her, it's not her trying to act like a gay man. Like, he is so fucking out of line for this, you guys. He is so out of line for what he's saying. You sound stupid. And the more I listen to him, I hear somebody that wanted to be a part of what she was doing. He wants to be associated with NeNe. He does. I could just tell. He think because he over there with Heavenly and all these other so-called celebrities on Bravo, Quad, and, you know, all these other people he be talking to, he feel like he should be, you know, in the NeNe Leakes circle. And you're not a part of the circle, okay? You are not a part of the circle.
They're completely high.
Hell, they kicked your ass off of Sister Circle. Okay, now how you feel about that, boo-boo?
Jacked bits and pieces of the culture and created.
Can I interrupt you? And I know Gary, do you feel like black? Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Dineva. Let's recollect the wedding, Dineva. What did you and I? What conversation we had at the wedding when I pulled you to the side and what we talked about? And weeks later, the shit happened. I told Dineva at the wedding, and sent this wedding. I said, you know what, Dineva? I said, this mess here that's going on, honey, with all this with this Real House in Atlanta and stuff. I said, these damn women, all y'all did, Claudia, you was part of it too, but they take all these gay guys and young gay guys and the regular gay guys, they take them and use them. They take them and use all the lingo.
So, when Real Housewives of Atlanta started, who was NeNe filming with? Let's go back, y'all. Let's do our homework. Season 1. Wasn't she hanging out with Dwight? Okay. Season 2. I think she was hanging out with Dwight. Okay. Season 3. I believe that's when they ended up falling out. So NeNe from day one was always surrounded by some type of gay guy. Let's move on to the other women. Sheree, who was her gay bestie? Miss Lawrence. Was Miss Lawrence being used? Was Dwight being used? Or did they allow themselves to appear on camera to be a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? What about Derek J? Wasn't he doing Kim Zolciak's hair? Okay, so I guess Derek J, he was being used as well. You sound stupid, Dineva, to somebody that's smart, okay? Honey, let's flip that around. You sound smart to somebody stupid. Ain't that what my boy Dame Dash had to say, honey? Shout out to Dame. How you doing, Dame? But yeah, and Gary, I'm normally a fan of yours. I like Gary with the T. He's kind of funny, but no ma'am, no sir, you know, whatever you want to be called. No. All of y'all steal from black women. Y'all do. You think that y'all walking around with heels on, that came from some damn man? Y'all wearing our wigs, putting our makeup and lashes on, that came from being a damn man? Dineva, you got a lot of damn nerve. And you were so extra, Dineva, when you first came out with the messed up wigs and the lashes and the makeup. His makeup looked horrible. You just looked a fool, okay? You look the fool, and you got all of that, sweetie, from black women. So you have this shit backwards, sweetie, okay? I'm gonna need you to come full circle and realize where you came from. Where your persona came from. It came from a black woman. You black men steal a lot. You gay black men, I should say, steal a lot of shit from black women. I said it. I don't give a damn who like it. It is what it is. Do I have anything against anybody that's gay on YouTube? No. I love Justin J. I think he is the funniest on YouTube. Nobody is messing with Justin J. Nobody. That man is the king of reads. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That man is funny. I love James Caldwell. James, when he dresses up in his drag, fabulous. That's how you should look, Dineva, instead of that clown shit that you used to do. That's why you don't do it no more, because you know that the shit wasn't working. It was tired, delayed, and through, honey. Okay? Who else that I like that is gay on this platform? Rodney the Voice. I like Rodney the Voice. I feel like he's, very funny, very entertaining channel. Check out all of these YouTubers, you guys, and subscribe to their channels. If you like their content, if you haven't already. I'm a big fan of all these guys. But out of all of them, I would have to say the most problematic one is Funky Dineva. I don't really see these other guys stepping on the toes of black women. You know what I'm saying? I always hear Dineva saying some problematic shit. And Dineva, when you first started out, when you hanging out with Michelle Brown, before you got to messing up her damn house and she had to sue you, okay? You started out with a black woman and then went around saying the lady smelled like fish and, like you try to be a woman. Okay, and then you want to take down a black woman and say she smelled like period blood, which is fish. That's what everybody like. Are y'all following where I'm going, where I'm coming from with all of this? How, he's just like contradicting himself. He's all over the place. And honey, I can't take you seriously, honey. Okay, Miss Robinson can't take you seriously. You either, Gary.
All the gay characteristics and all that stuff, honey, they put all that on this doggone show, and then when they got tired of these queens, they throw them away. Just throw them away.
They didn't throw them people away. From what I heard, Miss Lawrence and Derek J, they didn't want to be on Housewives of Atlanta no more. I'm talking specifically about them. These people, these gay people are not victims. They all make choices. They make a choice to be an accessory. Okay? They do. And Funky Dineva, you used to be one of them. Okay? But see, now that you've quote unquote so-called made it, you feel like you this big time celebrity since you get to talking, to celebrities. And I don't think you're friends with all these celebrities. I do not feel that he is so cool and close with people. I think you may have been introduced to people. I don't feel like you know them like that. Like I was watching one of his videos, and yes, I do watch his content because I do like Funky Dineva. There are some elements about him that I do like. I like when he's Quentin and he's talking intellectual, honey. Okay? And, he's saying what he got to say on his platform in a very transparent and intellectual way. That is what Dineva specializes in doing, and he's good when he's doing that, but not with these black women conversations. Because, sir, you steal a lot of your shit from black women, and you will never give us credit. You will act like it was just you. You just came up with, the idea of your own. Your whole persona is you acting like a black woman. And then you always trying to speak on all these black women issues. And like I said, what I said about the whole Melody Holt and Martell Holt, and he has such an opinion on that. You're not married and you're not heterosexual. It's just going to be a completely different situation, because I think people were saying that, he should have did the interview with Martell Holt, and we know Martell went over there to talk to Heavenly, and I'm glad he did, because it made more sense for him to talk to Heavenly, because Heavenly is married. Okay? And she's in the same type of relationship that Martell and Melody will not, you know, figuratively speaking, their marriage is a lot healthier. Her and Daddy. Shout out to Damon. How you doing, Damon? Okay. Damon ain't nowhere bothering nobody, honey. Okay. But y'all get my point. You know, they're both in heterosexual relationships. Okay. And Funky Dineva, you can't relate to that. You can't. You know what I'm saying? What relationship are you even in? Probably none. So, child, keep that over there.
And then sounds like Hollywood to me. Here comes NeNe with her little this talk show, whatever this stuff she was doing and stuff. And these little young queens, honey, up there. That's not how the things are done, honey. That's not how it operates and stuff. It was stupid at time, but it was so funny that we just had this conversation.
If that's her idea, the reading session, if that's her idea, then what is the problem with her coming out with a show like that? What is the problem? Like I said, I think these people that are speaking, they are mad that they was not a part of it. And Gary, we see him on Ricky Smiley, but I'm talking mainly about Funky Dineva. I think he's mad that he ain't have nothing to do with it.
Talking about it.
So I'm going to be devil's advocate real quick, and I got to ask you this. So there's going to be people that are going to say, well, to be fair, did gay men not take jack the personalities and the mannerisms of black women? So what came first, the chicken or the egg? I do agree. I do think, and I'm going to tell you this. I went out of my way to not be one of them women that got on a reality show and said, let me get a gay Bessie to parade around as my do-boy, as my accessory, as my plus one. And I don't use the lingo like that. I'm not even good at it. And maybe that was...
So gay guys can't be friends with women without being an accessory? I think that's another conversation that we should have. But NeNe has every right, like I said, to formulate an idea and to carry it out. And people are going to like it and they're not going to like it. Same thing with me being a content creator. Some of my shit y'all like, some of y'all don't like my shit. You think it's going to stop me from doing what the hell I got to do? Hell no. Okay, I'm still going to be me and do me. That's just life.
My detriment, but I do recognize, I do see that it seems like that seems to be like the
formula.
It's the formula. Like, okay, I gotta get fabulous, I gotta get my lashes, I gotta get my body done, and now let me get my gay Bessie to put the cherry on top of it.
And here's the thing that's bothersome for me. You're not even going and getting guys of your caliber or on your level. You're going and getting minions to prop you up and make you feel good about yourself. I'm always leery, especially with these black female reality TV people who keep these young gay guys around them who can't shop where they shop, eat where they eat, live where they live, and drive what they drive.
Y'all hear him saying all that shit, and he is exactly what he's talking about. That's my problem with him, because I don't think he has the money of a NeNe Leakes, a Candy Burris. Okay, you don't really normally eat where they eat, shop where they shop. Yeah, you doing better in life. I hope you didn't pay Michelle her coins, honey. How you doing, Michelle? Y'all go and subscribe to Michelle's channel, honey. Miss Atlian on YouTube. I love her show. She is so funny. And I know she's somewhere calling him Junkie Dineva, honey. And Funky Dineva, I did do your birthday reading, boo-boo, oatmeal pie face. And it was drugs all up and through that birthday reading, honey. But you ain't heard it from me. You ain't heard it from Miss Robinson, honey. But I had to read, and that's what it said, honey. Okay?
What does a 50-something-year-old woman have in common with a 21-year-old sissy? Not a damn thing. And you know what I'm saying?
And what the hell you got in common with Dr. Heavenly? Not a damn thing. You're not married. You're not heterosexual. You're not on a hit show. You know, he social climbs. He clout chases. He just wants to be in the mix so badly. Like I said, there's other YouTubers that be doing that shit. Just watch them. Watch these people, you guys, on Instagram trying to talk to these celebrities. And these celebrities be ignoring their ass. Okay, they like, girl, you following me, honey, but I don't know you like that. Who are you? Who is you? But yeah, a lot of these YouTubers, they act like they these big time celebrities now. No, you are an influencer. Okay, that's it. Period. Your following is built off of influence. Excuse me, that is it. You are not a big time celebrity. You are not Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay, you're not the comedian Monique. Okay, you are a YouTuber / influencer. That's all it is. But like I told y'all before, these people have such a big following and they got all these subscribers. And I said it in my Tasha K video. These people get very egotistical. I had a few YouTubers, I ain't gonna mention no names, that I really looked up to. I liked. Do I shout them out anymore? No. Because your attitude is garbage. It's nasty. You would ask certain YouTubers questions. They wouldn't even answer back. People would say, well, email me topics. I would email, would never get no reply back. Would never, I ain't got time for that shit. And I didn't unsubscribe, to the people. If I still like your content, I'll be fair, but I'm done speaking with you. I'm done commenting on your platform. I see you. And I just watch how people move in these YouTube streets. And I don't want shit to do with a lot of these people like that. Some people are cool and I've had, some good experiences with them. I'm not talking about them, but there's been a few, okay, that I'm not interested in them beyond their content. Just fake. I ain't got time for that shit.
Around, and it's so funny because had she kept some guys of a certain stature around her, a me, a Gary, or an Al,
what did I say? He's upset because she didn't go gather around his ass, okay? Because he think he's somebody. He's somebody, okay? You used to be a crackhead, sir. Okay? And you messed up Michelle's townhouse. We all heard about it. I'm sure, like I said, y'all, he didn't right it, a lot of his wrongs. Okay, but you keep acting like you are on this top level. And to me, you're not. I don't care how many subscribers he has. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to humble himself. Period. He just,
I told her, don't post that. But they don't have to be in the room and be around her. Yes, NeNe. Yes, girl. Yes. And it's gassing her up and she thinking she's doing something and looking a whole fool in these streets. Them and her.
So she's looking at a fool in these streets because she has an idea and she didn't come to you or Gary or Al. Al is boring. Shit, he ain't gonna bring nothing to no show. And is he even out there like that? I mean, I'm just saying. I've always heard rumors about him being gay, but is he even a gay that's out there living his life like that? Gary is already on the Ricky Smiley show. You are always on everybody's shit, Funky Dineva. You are always up in these streets. And, all praise, to Funky Dineva. You know what I'm saying? For his success on YouTube. I'm not trying to take that from him. But she don't need you to be successful. You ain't been a part of shit that she's did thus far. So why would she need you to be successful? Okay? Cause shit, you just now kind of getting your shit together. Alright? So, you guys, the entitlement and the arrogance and the I'm all of that and you ain't shit. They didn't even keep your ass on Sister Circles. Shout out to, what is the Andrew Caldwell? He dragged Funky Dineva. He said it kicked you off the Sister Circles with an X on the head, honey. That's a fool.
And now that she caught the backlash that she caught for doing that, I'm sure she won't be calling them anymore.
Girl, child, bye. Child, bye. That's like any content creator out here, they'll tell you. You could put content out here and the people may like it, they may not. What she did was a rough draft. And a lot of people that already don't like NeNe, because I done seen the videos of some of these YouTubers that are nowhere near on NeNe's level, but they talk all this shit about her. They already don't like her. So when she came out with this show, it was just another way for them to bash it, disrespect her, and say, oh, well, you know, she better hurry up and get her job back on Housewives and beg for her job back, because this shit that she's doing, it doesn't make any sense and nobody's gonna watch it. And nobody likes it. And so what? People create content. They come out with ideas all the time. They throw it out there as the public will either consume it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are y'all? I bet all of these people put together that's talking about NeNe don't even have her money. So all of y'all need to have a tall glass of shut the hell up. Okay? Who asked you?
You're not. When I saw that, I've always wanted to do a show with men, with men that are very opinionated and got their finger on the pulse. And I feel like you all are mature, got it going on. I'm really friends with y'all. It's not a caricature. I'm not playing y'all. You're not getting exploited. I feel like that representation of men need to be on television, where it's not like playing it to a stereotype. We're having conversations, and it's not, this ain't a gimmick about, yes. We're not doing that just to be doing it. You know what bothered me was
yes. All of that don't just come from gay men. Gay men, y'all are not the only one with your own lingo. Black women can use it. If y'all can wear our heels, wear our wigs, wear our makeup, we can use some of the phrases that y'all done came up with. What's the problem? We are helping each other. We see each other. That's what it is. I hate all of this. Oh, well, we as gay men, you know, we've created everything and you black women are stealing from us and we are these perpetual victims and feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. Because some of y'all on this platform, you run amok, you act a fool, you curse all throughout your video. Don't nobody say anything. I look at the comments. Nobody will say anything about anybody gay cursing in their video. A lot of gay people, I'm not trying to be funny, you guys. I'm just speaking a word right now. I'm telling the truth. From where I see it, honey. A lot of gay guys on YouTube that create videos, they can be as nasty as they want to be. And because they are gay, they will get away with it. And no one will say anything in them comments about them cursing, them being ignorant, nasty, bashing other women. Like, no one will say anything. So, you know, they get away with a lot of stuff. They do. Come on, if we really pay attention. So, y'all are not these victims. Especially you, Dineva.
Bothered me was after my video, because she did a response video. Like, granted, she didn't call a name, but she hit every bullet point that I did in my video. And when I talked about her appropriating the gays and using them, her comeback was, well, the gays are the biggest part of my fan base. Why wouldn't I do something for the gays? Well, baby, you weren't doing nothing for the gays. Number one, we didn't ask you for that. Number two, we don't need it. And number three...
Who the hell is we? He talking about he. He talking about him. And I want to move on really quickly to Al Reynolds. I'm done with Dineva, you guys. You know, I still like him, you know, as, you know, when he's Quentin, okay, when he ain't doing this bullshit. I still can appreciate his opinion, but I'm done with him on this platform, on this here video. I don't want to hear no more from him.
I'm not here to try to drive a wedge between y'all. But this is the conversation. I think this is an important conversation to have.
I think it's very, very right on target. I think, you know, she is a friend. I did see the reading session. I did text her because I wanted to know what was going on. And I feel like this because she's a friend. I understand where she is. Her life, you know, her money, like the way she feeds her family and everybody in her family structure is now jeopardized because that $2 or $3 million that she was making is no longer there. So when you go from making that much money to no money, you're grabbing at a lot of stuff, and you got a lot of people in your ear, and you're like, what do I do next? And so I just feel like it was poor judgment. I think someone said, oh, you need to do...
Why was it poor judgment for her to come out with this show and show you guys the rough draft? Because it wasn't successful right away, and that's what a lot of people do. I know from having my own platform, a lot of people did not believe in me. People that I was close to, they didn't believe in. I had like one person that was like, I could see everything you're saying. I know it's going to come to fruition for you. I know you going to make it happen. I had one person, and I'll be talking to that person very soon. But, see, we do this with things that are unsuccessful, right? It's unsuccessful, and a lot of people, they don't like it. You know, they don't like it, so she shouldn't do it. And y'all opinion, y'all are one of how many people in the world? You know, like, it was a rough draft. I heard a lot of people saying, oh, well, she knows enough people. She could have put it together a little bit better. And, you know, it's just like some people will like what you do as a content creator and some people won't. Life goes on. Who gives a fuck about what y'all think? I've had people come at me and, you know, on YouTube, and people would be like, well, you know, that person said something about you. I look at some of these people on YouTube, and I don't care how many subscribers you got. I'm going to look at how you actually look. A lot of these people ain't even attractive like that for me to even take their opinion into consideration. Okay, that's what I do. I tell my daughter all the time, if somebody's bullying you, bothering you, look at that person. Are they really, they got it going on like that? No, a lot of these people are unattractive. I see it when I see reviews from YouTubers. They will drag the most attractive celebrities on these reality shows, and then they don't even hold a damn candle to the person. So, you know, like, y'all opinion, it means nothing. You know, you're nothing. Who cares? Well, I got the numbers and the influence. I don't give a fuck what you have. You don't have a nice face. You ain't got a nice body. Who are you? Oh, hamburger helper eat motherfucker. Okay, look, Miss Robinson going off this here morning, honey. Al, I felt like you were being a fake ass, because I felt like you could have been there for your friend. If this somebody is your friend, you shouldn't even been on here with Funky Dineva and Gary with the T. You should have stayed out of it. As a friend, you should have had her back. And he didn't. And this is what a lot of people do. They flip-flops. When you're successful, everybody likes you. Everybody likes you. They like what you're doing when the numbers are there, and just, you know, if the reading session that NeNe Leakes would have came out with, if it was successful, everybody would have liked it. He would have sung a different tune. The fact that didn't know, you know, some people, I should say, that probably aren't even fucking important. The fact that some people didn't like it. Okay, and then he's a gay man himself. He feeling away. So it's like, oh, well, it looked like the majority didn't like it, so I can't support it, and she was wrong, and it was just poor execution. Do you see what I'm saying? That's that fake flip-flop shit. That ain't a real friend. Look at how Wendy did NeNe. Look how bad she talked about her. Don't nobody want to see NeNe on no show. Don't nobody want, you know, and her husband blocked NeNe from having her own talk show. We can talk about that too. But honey, Miss Robinson got places to go and people to see, honey. Okay. But, you know, like, these people in Hollywood or wherever the hell they at, they so unsupportive. They're not real friends. A real friend just don't talk like that, don't act like that. A real friend may not like everything you do, but if I'm somebody's friend, if I was NeNe's friend, I wouldn't be speaking out with her, you know, with people that are against what she's doing. And Al, to me, is a fake ass. He was always suspicious, honey, even when he was with Star. How you doing, Star? But yeah, ciao, bye.
That idea, and she was like, oh, this one makes sense. And she tried it. And she got her ass handed to her. And I think she knows that she's going to have to, you know, retreat and have to figure it out. But listen, when it comes to, she's not the only one in the industry that does it. It almost appears to me that you can't be successful on reality TV without having that formula in there, having that gay sidekick. And one of the things that, you know, always...
I disagree with that. You don't need no gay sidekick. Y'all are not killing it. Like, y'all are not that special like that. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but women don't need no gay sidekick to be successful. That's, you know, there's a lot more, it seems like, gay men and gay black men, I should say, out in the world. So, do you see what I'm saying? We kind of have no choice but to befriend you, be cool with you, because hell, that's what a lot of y'all is now. Okay? Honey, I'm about to conclude this video. Y'all go check it out first and then weigh in with your opinions. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.